Afternoon YouTube. Just a quick video just to set up what's going to change. You've seen a few videos and you've seen the walkthrough hopefully of the house, and you saw how I had my office configured. So I had a corner desk, 4 monitors on it for 2 computers, and limited other space really because of how many computers on there. Well, thanks to watching YouTube and looking at how other people have got things set up, that's going to be changing. So we'll show you the desk once more, but this will be getting ripped out tonight as well. But tonight's going to be tear down. I'm not going to film it, but I'll probably catch up when I've emptied the room, and then when it starts getting set up again. So I'll crack on. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Bye. Well, so that's everything out. Room emptied. Did have a bit of a faux pas with a bit of wallpaper there, so not sure what I'm going to do with that, but can't be helped. Managed to leave the router plugged in, so everything's still working upstairs, but just about to get building the tables that go either corner. That's all I'll probably do tonight. I've just carried them upstairs, they're bloody heavy. So probably get that done tonight, and then when I'm fresh in the morning, get the neighbours' help and get the worktop dragged up, placed on, start running cables. Got a load of cable management to do because I ain't going to be able to use that extension because the desk is going to be the corner is going to be that tight. Slight error in measurement, not a major problem, but it is going to be tight. The countertop is 2 meters 46 long. The room between the skirting board, so between this bit here, is 244. Now the skirting board's about 3 centimeters thick, so I've got tolerance, but it's going to be tight and tricky to get in. I think I'll probably end up having to take some wall canvases off and stuff like that to clear it. We will see, but I'm going to crack on building these cupboards. I'll give you a video there and show you what they look like when they're in. Then I'm probably going to start moving stuff into those, getting those loaded with all my stuff, and get the top in tomorrow. I'll speak to you later. Good evening YouTube. Just going to be a short video tonight. Just wanted to take you around the office again. I know I did that on my walkthrough when I took you through the house, but there's been some significant change. So I'm going to turn the camera around and talk you through the new setup. So if you remember from my original walkthrough, I had a corner desk, and that sat in that corner there, and that had 4 monitors on it with the tower that's now on the desktop on the floor, and another tower on the floor as well. Over Easter that was all ripped out. My job's changed slightly in that I'm now working at home more and need somewhere to actually work rather than relax and game and mess around on my tech. So I thought, well, I've got to change the desk setup slightly. I need to do something different, and as you do, sat around watching YouTube videos of other people's desk setup, seeing what they had, what they'd done, how things worked, and came across a lot of people that were using this walnut countertop, or walnut effect. It is walnut, it's 3.5mm walnut on top of a particle board, normal sort of chipboard work surface. A lot of them were using this top on top of Ikea Alex drawers. Now you could get this worktop from Ikea in the US and in the UK, and it comes in 2 different sizes. One is 180 centimetres and one's 246 centimetres. And you'll see in the build up to this video, or in an earlier part of this video, you'll see me actually trying to hoik it in. And to say it's tight is a bit of an understatement. I was very fortunate that the skirting board was as wide as it was because my measurements weren't 100%. But luckily it went on eventually. I did find a dent in the back of it wasn't the back, it was actually the front of the worktop, and rather than taking it all back down and messing around with it, I opted for the easier solution, which was to turn it around, and the rest of it is fine. So what I've done is, the keen-eyed of you will have noticed, I've lost a monitor. So I've still kept the old rig set up, and actually spent some time over Easter setting that up for a new user account on it, so my wife can use that as well. This is clearly big enough for both of us to be in here at the same time, although I've told her that if I'm working I want to be in here on my own. But yeah, so I set that up, so that's the same setup as it was, just now got an additional user account on there. But I've ditched one of my monitors, so they're still the same monitors, not changed them. They are the original ones I had, but I've just gone down to 2. And the main reason for that was I rarely used that third monitor. It'd sit there just with a desktop background on it, not being used, rarely being used. So I thought I'll go down to 2. And I have to say, actually, I prefer it, having now a couple of days on it. I did think I was going to miss that middle monitor, and effectively having the 2 side ones, if you want to view it that way, but I haven't. It works fine. I've also quite glad I've been able to get the desktop off the floor. I don't know if you can see there, it is quite dusty. It's overdue a clean, so that needs to be done, but I want to get that done. Now it's off the floor, it shouldn't hopefully build up as much anymore. And then finally I sort of thought, well, if I'm spending more time in the office, I need a decent chair. A couple of years ago my wife bought me this chair, which is a great chair, I love it. The problem is, if you look at it, I'm quite a large bloke, if I'm honest, and it's quite bolstered at the base. It's just quite a narrow seat base, and as you look at the back, it's also got quite a narrow back and bolster on there that way. So it's never been a great fit. It's been comfortable, I've used it, but it's never been 100% perfect for what I needed. And being that I thought, well, I'm spending more time at home, I thought I'm going to invest in a new chair. And I will do a review of this at some point, because I did a lot of research when looking. And a lot of the forums were saying, oh, get an office chair, get a proper ergonomic office chair, and so on and so forth. And I thought, well, I could do, but I don't really want to, because they don't look as nice. And I then found a review of this from a guy that didn't have a huge number of subscribers and hadn't had many views on it. I thought, well, at least it's an honest opinion. And he was someone that worked in an office, and you know, he gave an honest opinion. I thought, well, that sounds suitable for what I need. And it's arrived today, and it went together incredibly easily, and it's incredibly comfortable. It's just that bit wider, bit deeper in the back, bit less bolster in the back, and it's perfect. Now, I haven't got it on there because I don't need it, but it also comes with a second pillow that you can use for lower lumbar support. So, you know, those days if your back is a bit sore, crack that on. But what this allows me to do, because that seat base is a bit deeper and also wider, is it allows me to have the seat much more vertical, which is how you should sit. And the arms are extended such a way that my elbows are now at right angles when I'm typing, which is how you're supposed to sit. And my feet are flat on the floor, and the height is right because the gas lift works and is rated for my lardy arse. Gas lift on the smaller chair, I think it's knackered, to be fair, but I don't think was rated highly enough for what I needed. So I'm going to replace that because it's gonna stay. Cher's going to use that as her chair, so I'll replace the gas lift because I think it will make the chair more usable. But yeah, this is my new chair. So obviously I've gone for the GeForce GTX. That is the graphics card in my machine. I've got GeForce GTX 970. Keep looking at 1080s, but 1080 Ti's, but they're still silly money. But yeah, that's what's changed. So I now have a much bigger desk, which is working great. I've spent the day working here today. Been far more productive than I ever was with my old desk setup. So yeah, really happy with it. I'll leave that there, and as always, welcome your comments, welcome your likes and subscriptions, and if you don't like it, tell me why. I know the camera's a bit wobbly there and bits, and it's not edited particularly well, but let me know. I'm still learning, I'm still new. So there you go, that's a walk round and an update on my current setup. Can't really see, I've put more LEDs under the desk because I knackered the other ones, but they're all on a different Wi-Fi controller, so I'll do a review of that as well, because I got that the other day, and I've managed to cable manage it much more effectively than the old desk. So, you know, I'll leave it there. I'll probably do some more in-depth stuff in the next few videos. I'll do a review of the new Wi-Fi controller that I bought, and we'll go from there. Cheers, guys.